Hello everyone, my name is Where We Don't Care, my name is, and here we go with my 3 reviews in one video. And let me tell you, it is, November keeps bringing out more of these films, and it's not always fun, let me tell you. But this week is a little different though. This week, November actually brought me some very good films that I actually liked, that I thought was entertaining, and I thought was stupidly ridiculous, but it was okay. So, for this video, I decided that I'm going to change how I do this. Normally, I do it with the worst of the worst, the one I felt was okay, not good, not bad, just in the middle, and I go with one that's the very best. This time, though, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to go with the one that I feel was okay, good, and awesome. So, let's start with the one that I felt was not good, not bad, just eh, and that's Robin Hood. Okay, so this feels a lot like Batman Begins, where we see the origin of Robin Hood. And I've seen the stories a lot, and I've seen a lot of different Robin Hood films, from the Disney version to the Robin Hood Men in Tights, which I still think is the best. But this one I thought it's actually not bad. Robin Hood is a noble who goes to the Crusades, doesn't like how things went there. When he returns, he wants to help people, and he's trained to become this hero, and I do like that. I do like how we get the origin of Robin Hood. I think told a little better than some of the other versions that try to do this, and it's stupidly fun. I do like the story, how ridiculous it can be, like how it's definitely not set in that modern time. They try to set it in that modern time, but I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. So it's not bad. I actually didn't mind the story a little bit. It does get stupid near the end. Like the final act just gets ridiculously stupid, and not in a good way. Everything else before then was awesome, was ridiculously stupid, but in a good way. But this time, not really. And the ending just comes in like that. I'm like, that's didn't need to do that. It just happened out of nowhere. I do like the main character who plays Robin. I thought he was very good. Jamie Foxx playing the mentor, I thought was very good too. The villain was awesome. I love him so much. The actress who played May Marian, she sucked. I hated her. I did not like her at all, and she cannot keep a freaking secret. Shouting his name in public in the broad daylight. I'm like, that's the last time I give you let you keep any secrets. Everything else though is not bad. Like the clothing they wear, it actually look very nice. Some of the fight scenes are actually very good. Ridiculously stupid, but it's still pretty good. But like I said, what really hurt this film a lot was just the final act and the ending, just ending like that. It was like, oh, it's just pretty bad. But I keep it on the okay list because I thought it's still not bad. And it's ridiculously stupid, but I would not recommend watching this film. Maybe once, but maybe on television, not on the big screen. Alright, so let's move on to the film that I thought was good, and that is Ralph Breaks the Internet. And honestly, I kind of surprised myself putting this on number 2, on putting it just good. But yeah, I had to, because even though it was a good film, I didn't think it was as good as the first one. I thought the first one was awesome, but this one was good. It was a good sequel. I didn't mind it at all. And I did like some of the changes they made from the first one to this one. I like the story for this film where Vanellope's game breaks, and so her and Ralph have to go to the internet to find the piece they need in order to keep her game, to get her game back online. So, not online, turn it back on, whatever. Point is, you get the idea. You get the idea from the trailer. That's pretty much what they're doing. They're trying to get what they need and then return home. But along the way, Vanellope likes this new game. She wants to stay, and Ralph, of course, gets jealous, and shenanigans happen. I would explain more, but I would be spoiling it too much for you guys. But I do like the story, how we see how much Ralph does care about Vanellope, and Vanellope, you feel like she's growing up. You get the story's lesson, what they're trying to tell you, and you get it right off the bat. If you're a parent or if you're a best friend, you're gonna understand this, and you're like, I see what they're doing here. That's very clever. As a kid, you're not gonna get it right away until you get near the end, which is very good, and I don't mind it. I think it's a very good lesson, and when we do get to the ending, I'm like, shit, it does get you here, but it is predictable. You know how it's gonna go, but that's not a bad thing for the story. It's a very good lesson for the story, and it does a very good job doing that. I like the characters too. I like Ralph in the story. He's changed a lot from the first one. Vanellope, same thing, not too much, but you can tell she is growing up a little bit. She has changed. She wants to have more excitement in her life and stuff like that. The only sad thing about this is we don't get a lot of time with Felix or his wife. We don't get a lot of time with them, which is a shame too. I actually like them. I wish we could go back and forth with them, what's going on with them, and then going on with Ralph and Vanellope. But it's still not bad. I also do like the other characters too. I like Yes. I like Shank. I like all these other characters. They're not bad too. And I do love the Disney princesses making cameos in this film. How they see Vanellope wearing these nice clothes. I'm like, oh my gosh, so soft. It feels so nice. I want to wear something like this. And it's actually pretty cool seeing that. The animation is beautiful. I love it. There's a lot of product placements in here. But we don't get a lot of time with them, and we don't get a lot of time with the princesses. They're there to help Vanellope move along with the story, with her character, so I think that's fine. So yeah, I do like this movie, but it didn't really leave that much of an impact. I don't think it was that awesome. I thought it was good, but it's still a good film, and I do recommend taking it with your family to see it. But the one, if you want to see an awesome film that was better than these two films, that has to be number one, and that is Creed 2. I love the first Creed movie. I thought that one was awesome. It was so good. And this definitely did help Michael B. Jordan's career, especially after the last, bad film he was in, the Fantastic. But this helped him a lot. Black Panther helped him a lot too, but this one helped him also. This was a very good film where we see, if you saw the trailer, then you know what this is. This is Michael B. Jordan's character Adonis going up against Victor Drago's son, Ivan Drago, and that's pretty much the story where where Michael B. Jordan's character wants to go up against him to make up for what happened to his father, how he was killed by Victor Drago, so he wants to go up against him, and it's pretty much a revenge story, and I do like this story a lot, and I do like how Michael B. Jordan's character, you see what's going on with him during the story. His character has changed a lot. He's really the main focus of the story, not Sylvester Stallone. It's Michael B. Jordan's character, and we see how motivated he is with his wife and his pregnant child, and that's actually a very good story. I like this so much. There's a lot more investment in this. There's a lot more emotion in this. I'm like, this is so good. It reminds me a lot of Rocky 2. It does feel a lot like that, where the first Rocky movie. Creed felt a lot like that. This one was a little bit like Rocky 2, but I think this one's a little better than Rocky 2. A little bit, not too much. I just don't want people to get pissed off at me. What I also liked about this too is the fact we see Ivan and Victor Drago, their life, what they've gone through, what Victor went through after losing to Rocky, and how much of an asshole dad he is to his son, and how his son is not a sympathetic character. Neither one of these two are sympathetic characters, but you see what they're going through, and that's actually very good in the story. I actually do like those kind of stories where we see what the villain's going through and stuff like that. I do like that a lot. So the fight scenes are very good. The training montage, I'm like, damn it, this is good. If only we had the Rocky theme. But no, you know what? This music's fine. I like this a lot. So I liked it. It's very good. So story is very good. Characters are awesome. Fight scenes are very good. The training montage is good. Everything about it, especially when they're fighting, you feel it. You're like, oh, that looks like it hurt. Oh, I hope he's okay. That should kill that would kill any normal man. But these guys are not normal men. So I do like the story. I thought it was good. The characters were awesome, and the fight scenes and montage, everything was great. So I do recommend this film. So again, Robin Hood, okay film. You want to take it to your friends to have a little laugh or two, but I wouldn't recommend watching it if on the big screen. More on television. Ralph Breaks the Internet, very good sequel. Not the best, but I thought it was a good sequel, and kids will definitely like it. Your kids will definitely like it, and you can take it to see it with your loved ones. Creed, though, awesome. Love this film. Got me so pumped up, so I'm happy with this film. And hopefully they will stop with this, but I don't know. I think they'll go for one more, make it third. Just don't go the same Rocky route. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have a different opinion about these films, in the comments below, let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button, check out my Facebook page, check out my Twitter page, check out all that. And I'll see you all next time to give you more love and more entertainment. So until then, take care, and I'll see you next time.